Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X HD Remaster. Last time, we crossed the Ganondorf Thunder Plains, and in this part, we're going to cross through the Macalania Woods. But first things first, we're going to fight some enemies, starting with the Chimera. Well, you know, kind of hard to not focus on this thing. This thing is rather interesting. Now, we go from an area where having water-based weapons was a good thing to where having water-based weapons is a bad thing. You're gonna have a bad time if you have water element when going against these guys because they take half damage to fire and to water. But bring Kimahri out because he can learn another overdrive from these things. What is it that he can learn? He can learn the ever so helpful Aqua Breath. Yep, that is one of the moves that the Chimera does is Aqua Breath, so that makes... We really haven't been using Kimahri's overdrives, and that's for good reason. I don't really use Kimahri too much in this game, which is kind of sad, really. He's really been relegated to just the background. But let us attack, so that I can get Yuna some XP. It knows Thundara, Mandingo's Flame, and Aqua Breath. That is pretty much all that the Chimera knows, and what pretty much any other rendition of the Chimera will know, which, upon thinking about it, there's really only one other enemy that shares with the Chimera in this game. So, let us keep wailing on this. Luckily, it misses us because we used Dark Attack earlier. And there we go. Now, those are pretty much the strongest enemy that we're going to be fighting in Macalania Wood. They give you a decent amount of AP. They're pretty powerful. You'll only fight one of them at a time, but that's about it. Now, what I'm trying to do right here is I'm trying to get this chest that's in the corner because for some odd reason, I can't seem to grab it. There we go. Open it up, and you get the Sleepy Kate Sith. Something I'm not going to use because I don't use physical attacks with Lulu. And look, we have 3 of the other enemies that are available inside of the Macalania Wood. I also apologize if I sound a little bit off. I think I'm getting a little bit sick. So, yeah, there's that. So, oh, dang it, I missed. Ah, great, it poisoned Kimahri. But luckily, it's dead. Alright, pretty much for the Macalania Woods, this is kind of a shorter episode compared to the last one, because the last one was 30 minutes. Open this up and you get yourself some 2,000 gil. Who just puts money in these chests around here? Like, seriously. Anyway, we got a blast from the past. Remember this guy all the way at the beginning of the game? Well, I guess he had a friend and he wants revenge. So guess what? Let's blind him. Oh, darn it, it didn't work. Alright, now these things, I believe they can cause poison, but not too bad to take care of them. They are the second strongest fiend inside here.
Thinking isn't solving anything.
How dare you think, Titus? You know that that muscle is a danger to you and others. How dare you think? Alright, so let's keep going through the Macalania Woods on our way to the temple. Ugh. I feel kind of congested. I really shouldn't be recording, but I gotta get these episodes out. So, who are we fighting this time? The final of the enemies.
Guardian should fight, not think.
Yeesh, seems Titus is just against having cognitive thoughts. But pretty much what it is, we have the... I believe these are blue elements. Yes, they are blue elements. They are susceptible to thunder magic and go down pretty simply. They have a lot of health though, and they do know level 2 tier stuff. But more importantly, Waka just learned Comrade Overdrive, which is very, very helpful. Comrade, pretty much anytime your friends take damage, you're able to charge up your overdrive. Comrade charges up more the more damage your friends take, so Comrade is one of the better ones to use in this game. In fact, it's used inside of a glitch. I wouldn't say a glitch, more like a thing you can do, an exploit, to get a lot of AP later in the game. So, right there, I just cut out me micromanaging my systems. I'm going to start trying to do that from now on. But we got a chest right here, so open it up, and you get 2 Phoenix Downs. Alright, so let's go down and continue. Getting more random battles to cut out. But look, it's Bartello.
Have you seen Donna?
Donna? Can't say I have.
What's up? We got separated on the way here. Damn it all! I've got to find her!
Calm down.
But if anything happens to her...
Running around in a panic is not going to help. Right now, you have to keep cool and search.
But...
Guard your emotions, then guard your summoner.
You're right.
Shall we search?
No, I've taken up enough of your time. Thank you, Sir Arthur.
At least he's respectful.
What's up?
Oh, I just wanted to wish him good luck.
Well, that's a nice thing to do, Riku, but something's telling me he's gonna need a lot more than luck. So, let's go up here, and after one cutscene, we get another.
A butterfly with rainbow wings will lead the way to secret things.
So yes, we have a mini game you can play inside the Macalania Woods. Basically, if you touch the rainbow butterfly, you have to capture 7 blue butterflies and avoid red ones. Touching red ones will cause you to go into a battle against fiends, while touching the blue ones will cause chests to appear. Capture all of them in an area, and you will claim that prize. You will need to play this game 4 times in order to gain access to one of Kimahri's ultimate weapon pieces. So you'll need to do that. So keep that in mind. The reason why I'm skipping over it, because you can also get an MP sphere from it. The reason why I'm skipping over it is because really I've already gotten it in another file, and I'm going to be showing off in another episode what it is that you end up doing inside the minigame itself, so there's no problems there. I'll also be showing off the frustrations that I went through as I tried desperately to do the minigame, because the minigame can be unforgiving. At first, it's easy. Just simply touch the butterfly and a timer will appear in the lower right-hand corner. Capture all the butterflies before then and you're set. But we're pretty much at the end of the Macalania Woods already. Yeah, pretty small wood.
Welcome. Holiday prices on all items in celebration of Maester Seymour Guado's wedding.
So, why don't we see his weapons? We've got Sonic Steel, which has First Strike on it. I recommend grabbing that. Sometimes Owaka's prices can be a little bit off-putting, but luckily, this is a good weapon to have. So, let's go through all this. Do I have anything else? Sure. Put that on there. We get that on Riku. And I think we are set. Now, this is one of the few times you can actually adjust Owaka's prices. I think they're just right. So, no need there, but go over into this corner right here, and we will obtain Albed Primer number 15. U equals O. At least that's what I think it is. My setup's kind of different now, so I can't see things anymore.
Wait. It is here. Somewhere.
What's here?
Something you should see.
But, Sir Auron...
It won't take long.
These poor trees. They sound like they're in pain. Well, Orin decided to make a new path for us, so I guess we'll go down this way. Alright, Orin, what is it that you wanted to show me that's so important that you had to chop down all those trees? Rather quickly, I might add.
This place. It's just water, isn't it?
This is what spheres are made of. It absorbs and preserves people's memories.
What's that?
Fiends are also
Orin!
attracted to these
You
places.
led us into a trap against our next boss, the Cephomorph. Cephomorph is an interesting enemy. Pretty much it will counterattack with magic spells whenever it is attacked, and depending on what spell it counteracts with, determines what its weakness is. So right now, it's attacking with Blizzard, which means that it is susceptible to fire magic. It will do different moves depending on how it acts, and let me tell you, this thing is easy compared to the other one of this. Now, Cephomorph, for right now, when his element shifts, that means he has a new element that he's weak to, so what you have to do is simply attack it, and since now he's weak to fire, since he uses fire, that means he's now weak to Blizzard. Lather, rinse, repeat until you're pretty much done with the boss. This boss isn't too hard, although if you take a lot of damage, you could have a bad time. So, why don't we try Blizzara Fury, since this is what it's weak to? So, spin around that analog stick and doing decent damage to it. I believe it has over 10,000 HP. This is when enemies start getting over 10,000 HP in the game, so keep that in mind. And that's how bosses are going to be generally from now on, since we're pretty much close to the halfway point. But after a while, it will attack with Press, which attacks everyone and does massive damage. But I'm tired of playing around, so we're going to summon Velfor, and she's going to wreck face. She's going to wreck the giant Jello Cube's face. Its non-existent face. So, let us attack it. Doesn't do that much damage. Okay, let's attack it again. And here comes the press. Okay, that's it. Energy ray, go, die. I'm done with you. We're not playing anymore. Goodbye, Cephomorph. And with an overkill, which means we'll get 2 of the item that this thing drops, which is very handy this stage in the game. The amount of times I've had to see this animation is unwieldy, and there's a reason for that I will get into later in the game. Oh boy, I need to think of how I'm going to do that episode. But there we go. We obtained Jecht's Sphere and gained quite a bit of AP and 2 level 2 key spheres.
Whoa, this is old. Don't know if you can play it back.
Jecht left it here 10 years ago. Play it back.
Mm-hmm.
What are you taking?
Well, you said it was gonna be a long trip. We'll be seeing a lot of neat things, right? So I thought I'd record it all in this. To show to my wife and kid, you know.
This is no pleasure cruise.
Hey, Braska. Ain't this supposed to be a grand occasion? We're the cheering fans, the crying women.
This is it. Too many goodbyes. People think twice about leaving.
If you say so. Well, it better be a lot more colorful when we come back. A parade for Braska, vanquisher of sin.
We should go. Day will break soon. Oren, could you stand closer to him? Good. That should do it.
What's the matter? Afraid I might bite?
Jecht.
Braska, you should take one too. It'll make a great gift for little Yuna.
I suppose.
Lord Braska, we shouldn't be wasting our time like this.
What's the hurry, man?
Let me tell you what the hurry is.
Oren.
Even back then, Orin was a fuddy-duddy.
What's the point? He wasn't on some pleasure cruise.
I think there's more.
Hey, if you're sitting there watching this, it means you're stuck in Spira like me. You might not know when you'll get back home, but you better not be crying. Although I guess I'd understand. But you know what? There's a time when you have to stop crying and move on. You'll be fine. Remember, you're my son. And, well, never mind, I'm no good at these things. Anyways, I believe in you. Be good. Goodbye.
Aww. Well, isn't that redeeming? Especially with the fact that apparently he gave up the alcohol on this journey.
He sounded almost serious, but it was too late.
He was serious. Jecht had already accepted his fate.
His fate?
Jecht, he was always talking about going home to Zanarkand. That's why he took all those pictures, to show them to you when he returned. But as he journeyed with us and came to understand Spira and Braska's resolve, it happened gradually, but Jecht changed. He decided he would join Braska in his fight against sin.
So then, he gave up going home?
That was his decision.
I guess I understood. My old man, he knew there was no way back home, back to Zanarkand. He wanted to go home, but he knew he couldn't. He couldn't go on until he accepted it. Besides, even if he had found a way back, I don't think he would have left his friends behind before their journey was complete. All right, let's go, guys. Maybe I had to start accepting my own fate.
And so, with obtaining Jecht's sphere, we find out that there are other spheres of Braska's journey around Spira, and obtaining them will cause Orin to learn new overdrives.
Wait,
Yeah?
Jecht loved you.
Oh, come on, please.
He just didn't know how to express it, he said.
Enough about my old man, okay?
I just thought you should know.
Okay. Thanks.
Aw, it's very redeeming. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it off right here. This has been Roxas1359. Next time, we're going to head off to Makalania Temple.